Are you looking for the best table tennis paddles? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best table tennis paddles on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Palio Expert 2. Chinese rubbers can take some adjustment to get used to. You will need to upgrade when your skills are bottlenecked by the bat. A step down from the Palio Legends 2 is the Palio Expert 2, one of the best ping pong paddles for beginners. It, too, is a collaboration between the Chinese brand Palio and table tennis specialists Expert Table Tennis. This paddle is simply a more muted version of the Expert 2, which is more fitting for beginners. It uses CJ800 rubbers, which are similarly tacky but not as fast as the Hado rubbers. As a beginner, this bat is everything you need to become familiar with strokes and understand spin mechanics. As the third generation of the Expert line, the Expert 3 has a few new features, namely wider edge tape for better protection, a higher quality case, and a new and improved blade for higher levels of control. It can be tempting to consider cheaper, not ITTF approved bats, but we wouldn't recommend these. They are often of poorer quality, you can't use them in competitive events, and sometimes the rubbers are permanently glued to the blade, so you can't change them out. Number 2. Killerspin Jet 200. The Killerspin Jet 200 is a flashy ping pong paddle that suits players who are just starting to learn the game. Available in navy blue, mocha, and lime, it certainly stands out on the table. In terms of performance, it's okay for a beginner's bat suiting an all-round style. You have access to enough spin and speed to become familiar with the basics of the game. The unnamed rubbers are not ITTF approved, so you can't use this bat for competitive play. I doubt many of you are wanting to jump straight into tournaments and league play, but for those who are, consider another bat such as the Palio Expert 3. Ping pong racket, Killerspin is the leader in table tennis equipment. The perfect ping pong paddle set for beginners, kids, and guests. Table tennis paddle. These Killerspin ping pong paddles have a 5-layer wood blade construction. The Jet basic rubbers are designed for recreational ping pong players who want to improve their game and dazzle the competition. Table tennis rackets. Killerspin's paddles are ideal for learning basic strokes and perfecting ball control. The rackets have a balanced design and comfortable flare grip that feels natural in your hand. Number 3. JOOLA Infinity Balance. A top paddle for intermediate players is the Infinity Balance by JOOLA. I had the opportunity to test it out recently, and its quality really surprised me. With its 7-ply all-wood blade, it has good speed and is easy to control. It fills the gap between 5-ply all-wood blades and 7-ply carbon blades, perfect for intermediate players. I could block, drive, loop, and smash to my heart's content. Its forgiving nature made it easy for me to stay consistent. The only real issue I faced was some of my blocks against slower shots went into the net. But after some adjustments, I started getting them in. I happily recommend it to anyone looking for a great value intermediate paddle. If you're not sold, check out our dedicated review, or better yet, watch our pre-assembled JOOLA paddle comparison video below. The Infinity Balance features, so you'll get to see it in action. JOOLA, an Olympic table tennis brand trusted for 60-plus years, launched in the 1950s, JOOLA has been the proud sponsor of the biggest tournaments in the world, including the Olympics, World Championships, and US Open. Equipment designed for all levels. ITTF regulation size. The JOOLA Balance ping pong racket comes with a smooth inverted surface and comfortable ergonomic flared grip handle for enhanced performance and spin. Table tennis equipment for kids and adults. Play like a champion, the perfect balance of design with all the elements of a professional ping pong racket to take your game to the next level. Flexible PVC edge tape protects the side of the racket. Number 4. Stiga Pro Carbon. Where the Infinity Balance stands out as one of JOOLA's best pre-assembled paddles, the Pro Carbon is the equivalent for Stiga. In fact, it's one of the best-selling rackets on Amazon, and it's easy to see why. The Pro Carbon features a 7-ply carbon blade which is pretty quick, and despite these extra 2 layers, it is still around the same weight as most 5-ply blades at 159 grams. You can also generate decent spin with the Stiga S5 rubbers, so looping is certainly on the table. You'll just need good form and moderate to high effort to execute. However, if you're a competent looper already, I would recommend a faster setup. One irritating aspect of this ping pong paddle is that its price has risen over time by quite a bit. It's more than doubled in price since its all-time low price back in 2017. Stiga, since 1944, Stiga has been the innovative leader in table tennis equipment. Stiga combines superior craftsmanship with exceptional performance in every product. The highest quality equipment for all, from amateur to pro. That's the Stiga heritage. Built for competition, nano-composite and ACS technologies form stronger and tighter bonds, and the ITTF-approved smooth inverted S5 rubber for high speed and spin with maximum elasticity and outstanding control, the perfect racket for tournament play. Number 5. Killerspin Jet 802. The Killerspin Jet 800 is the fastest table tennis bat we've featured for the intermediate category. It uses a 7-ply carbon blade with Nitrx 4Z rubbers. The game plan with this setup is to overwhelm your opponents with attacking shots, via drives, loops, or smashes. It's pretty quick and spinny, certainly one of the tougher bats to handle in the intermediate category, so make sure you have a good level of consistency before moving on to this bat. The main issue with this paddle is the price. It's a little expensive compared to its competitors. The Jet 802 is also fairly heavy, which will likely take some getting used to, as you will almost certainly be coming from a much lighter bat. Crafted for advanced players, this ITTF-approved paddle is meticulously designed to meet the demands of advanced players, providing exceptional ball grip, speed, and control. Exceptional quality build, the paddle's blade is expertly crafted using a 7-ply composite wood and carbon fiber construction, which enhances its pop and improves overall performance. The Nitrx 4Z rubbers are of professional-grade quality, ensuring accurate and precise shots. The assembled paddle weight falls between 175 to 185 gr, which is the preferred range for many professional players and Killerspin